Hello, everyone. Welcome back in for more of Dark. We're checking out Crossroads today, which is episode 7 of season 1. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, thank you so much for your support. Before we get into the episode, though, I do just want to let you guys know that I have already rewatched the first 6 episodes that we have watched together. And I was thinking of rewatching this show as I'm making my way through it, which is something I haven't done for any show here on Patreon or for the channel. Like, this is something I've never done. But the reason that I want to do it for this show is because I am so invested in my own journey through the show, and I really don't want to be so confused during it. And this is definitely one of those shows where you have to pay attention. Taking notes is recommended, or just keeping up with things as best as you can. So I rewatched the 6 episodes. I feel like now the timelines, the characters, the names, the faces, their connections all to one another, I feel like are pretty cemented at this point now. And so I feel a little bit more free to think up theories and stuff. And it was just a lot of fun rewatching. What really pushed me to actually go ahead with watching along, though, was noticing that Blind Wave has reacted to the show. And I am currently paying for their Beyond membership to access the Mr. Robot watch-alongs that they drop every week. It's become part of my Sunday routine to watch their newest Mr. Robot episode reaction with them. And I figured, let's just get some more value out of my dollars and let's watch Dark with them. So I watched all 6 episodes with their watch-alongs, and that was really fun because it made me feel proud of myself in some aspects, noticing things that maybe they didn't, or picking up on certain connections that they hadn't or whatever. But then I also felt it was really fun when some of our theories were the same. And then they had some theories that never even crossed my mind as something that could be an option. And it was just really fun. So that's my plan, is every week when I watch the 2 episodes with you guys, then a few days later, I'll probably sit down again and rewatch them. And then that way for the following 2 episodes, I've gone through essentially twice. And I'm invested. I'm so invested in the show. It feels like Game of Thrones to me. Not in the sense of subject matter or anything like that, but what I mean is just the viewing experience. Because Game of Thrones, when I watched that for the first time, I literally had a family tree saved because I wanted to remember, okay, which house is everyone in? How are they all connected to one another? Who has relationships with each other? Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I feel like the exact same with this show, and I am so excited to continue and see what happens, what new theories I think up. Anyway, this has just been a lot of fun. I've had fun with every single show I've watched here for you guys, but Dark is just on a whole other level, and I'm just having the best time. So, long intro again. Sorry about that. Thank you so much again for joining me. Let's watch Crossroads, because this title, we did have kind of a crossroad that Jonas went through, tunnel in the cave. So anyway. Volume is way too loud. Oh, this is Yazin. Okay, so he is in the weird room. Also, I'm pretty sure that contraption in the background is what burned their eyes, Eric and Mads. So I feel like we can expect this poor young boy to also have the same fate. Maybe, potentially. Oh.
Ich erinnere mich.
Oh.
Ich erinnere mich an alles.
Did that just imply that Helga is an older Yazin?
Buckle up, Jimbo. This one's a doozy.
Bro. I love this intro song, by the way. Now that I've heard it 13 times. It's a very good song. Also, from the last episode, when Jonas crossed through the tunnel, through those 2 doors, when he essentially went from 2019 to 1986, that was when all the lights were flickering and blah, blah, blah. Trant and Peter, they had that notebook where they were tracking the times or dates or whatever. Those 2, I think they know. I think they know more than we think they know. And in particular, I'm actually really excited for that part of the story to develop and for us to get more about those 2 men. These two sure have a hate for one another. Oh, that was tattooed on Bro's back. Literally that image? Whose back was that? This stranger's back? I can't remember now. Fuck. Oh, that was a good sleeping spot.
Was machst denn du hier?
Der Junge, den wir gefunden haben im Wald. Wie lange ist er schon tot?
Als ihr ihn gefunden habt, 10 Stunden plus minus.
10 hours.
Dass er schon länger tot ist und nach seinem Tod irgendwie konserviert wurde?
Konserviert? Ja, also dann müsste es Spuren im Gewebe geben, das hätte ich ja gesehen. Gefrorenes Steak sieht ja auch nicht aus wie ein frisches.
True. Yeah, you would definitely be able to tell that on a body.
Von welchem Zeitraum der Konservierung sprechen wir denn?
33 years to be exact.
33 Jahre.
33 Jahre. Das ist eher unmöglich.
All right, so Jonas is doing the Mikkel thing, showing up at school. Regina, hello.
Ich weiß, es klingt bescheuert, aber welches Jahr denn?
86.
Danke.
Suchst du jemanden?
Ja,
Mikkel.
ein Freund,
Mikkel.
Michael Kahnwald.
Kenn ich nicht.
I said Michael.
Ines Kahnwalds Sohn?
Die hat keine Kinder.
I don't know why I thought that he would think. That's really, sorry. That's me assuming that the character knows what we know. Jonas doesn't know that Mikkel would be here. Makes sense that he would ask about his dad. Duh. Or no, he does know that Michael and, yeah. No, he does know. The letter. Duh. He knows the letter.
Ich bin an dem Fall mit dem Bruder dran. Anzeige wegen Vergewaltigung. Ich meine, wir haben ihn in Betracht gezogen, ob der nicht vielleicht mit dem Verschwinden seines Bruders was zu tun hat.
Das hier sind nicht mehr die 50er. Wir ermitteln nicht aufgrund von Gefühlen, sondern von Indizien.
Wow, look at Ulrich. Oh, I'm so excited that he is all up in this. Yes.
Ich sage ja auch nur, dass gestern der Boden vibriert hat. Ich weiß, dass das hier kein Erdbebengebiet ist, trotzdem hat er vibriert.
We got one, finally. Fuck yes. Yay!
Soll ich Ulrich schon Bescheid geben? Nee, muss ja auch keiner mit mir reden.
Aw. Poor guy. Torben. All right, we're really flipping now between 86 and 2019 flawlessly, so.
Zu dir wollte ich. Es geht um den vermissten Nielsen-Jungen. Martin will Wege und Uhrzeiten von allen Leuten, die in der Nacht in der Nähe waren, dokumentieren und abgleichen. Wir können einen Termin machen und du kommst in die Wache.
Was? 10:30 Uhr?
Passt. Entschuldigung für die Umstände.
Still very curious about what happened to him. Because if he is Yazin, then maybe we will see what the fuck they do in that room through him.
Wolltest du nur vorhin? Weil du die Landstraße genommen hast.
Then, based on aging, that would require Yazin to have gone
Ich habe noch was besorgt für meinen Vater.
back in time even further than 1986. This is 1986 Helga, who's like in his 40s? Early 50s maybe?
Hast du an dem Tag irgendwo den Bruder gesehen? Ulrich?
Bis übermorgen.
Why not Forest Road?
Kann ich dir helfen?
Ich hab was mit dem Arm. Ich bin gerade auf dem Weg zum Krankenhaus.
Steig ein. Ich fahr dich.
This man's about to go talk to Helga. Helga's been muttering all kinds of things. I remember everything. It's happening again.
Ja.
Wusstest du, dass dein Schwiegervater 1986 im Fall meines Bruders eine Zeugenaussage machen sollte?
Nein.
Was to be interviewed.
Befragung, Dienstag, 11. November 1986.
Oh, it didn't happen.
Übermorgen vor genau 33 Jahren. Aber es gibt gar keine Aussage. Er ist überhaupt nicht erschienen. Es gibt nur eine Notiz.
Er ist 75 Jahre alt, dement. Und an dem Abend, als Mikkel verschwunden ist, da war Helge bei mir.
Aber an dem Abend, bevor Jasin verschwunden ist, hat Wöller Helge im Wald gefunden. Das hat alles irgendwie mit Mats zu tun.
Ein verrennst dich da in etwas.
Vielleicht. Vielleicht auch nicht.
Yeah, he definitely is not. All right, more connections. I love it. Just gonna write that down.
Das AKW hat Winden verändert. Früher sah es hier anders aus. Was ist denn das da?
Das sind Kopfhörer.
Dinge gibt's.
You've seen it 33 years earlier than you should.
Das ist eine Abkürzung.
It's kind of suspicious. And also, like, he should know, like Jonas himself will know where the hospital is. So he'll know if man has taken him somewhere he shouldn't be. She found their side of the cave. Does everyone just have these lying around, or that it must be permanently there at this point? Very curious what Charlotte is gonna find. Like, is she gonna find those barrels? The barrels were there in '86, and they are where they were. I think so. They're not here anymore. Yeah, this has got to be where they were piled.
Ich suche Ines Kahnwald.
Die war vorhin draußen mit dem Jungen. Vielleicht ist sie ja noch hinten.
Crazy. Now I'm wondering if it's possible for Jonas and Mikkel to like see each other in this time and have a conversation, like from the time travel aspect. I don't know if that's allowed or if that will like cause shit. I don't know. Looks welded shut, maybe? Helga?
Mein Name ist Ulrich Nielsen. Ich bin Polizist. Keine Angst, ich will Ihnen nur ein paar Fragen stellen. Wir haben damals bei der Polizei vorgeladen, aber es ist nirgendwo im Protokoll zu finden. Was bedeutet, warum nicht Waldweg?
Oh wow, you're really just throwing. Oh my God.
Was bedeutet das?
Was machen Sie hier?
Ich bin Polizist, ich will nur ein paar Fragen stellen.
Ich kenne Sie.
Was? Warum waren Sie vorgeladen?
Ich kann das ändern. Ich kann die Vergangenheit ändern. Und die Zukunft.
Was hast du gesagt?
I can change the past and the future?
Wo ist Mikkel? Lass mich los! Sagen Sie mir, wo mein Sohn ist! Wo ist mein Sohn? Wo ist Mikkel?
Ulrich went about that so wrong.
Ich kann die Vergangenheit ändern. Und die Zukunft.
Change the past and the future. Who is Helga? All right.
Wie
There
wenig
he
wir doch von der
is.
Welt verstehen.
Ist das hier echt?
Ja.
Oder bin ich verrückt, genauso wie mein Vater?
Du bist genauso wenig verrückt, wie sein Vater war. Wie müssen die Menschen sich gefühlt haben, als man ihnen zum ersten Mal sagte, die Erde sei eine Kugel?
Irgendwo in der Höhle ist ein Riss in der Zeit oder was? Und Mikkel hängt hier rum und wird irgendwann zu meinem Vater?
Auch wenn du es jetzt nicht glauben willst, das da ist dein Vater.
Wow.
Das bedeutet, dass Ulrich mein Großvater ist und
Martha, deine Tante.
das ist doch Schwachsinn. Ich bring Mikkel jetzt wieder zurück und bringe alles wieder in Ordnung.
Oh gosh.
Nicht verstanden! Wenn du Mikkel jetzt zurückbringst, dann greifst du.
Okay. This is answering my question.
Dein Vater lernt deine Mutter nicht kennen. Sie verlieben sich nicht. Sie heiraten nicht. Und du wirst nicht geboren. Dann löschst du deine eigene Existenz aus.
Oh boy.
Rolle in all dem hier ist viel größer, als du denkst. Aber jede Entscheidung für etwas ist auch immer eine Entscheidung gegen etwas.
Okay.
Ein Leben für ein Leben.
Life for a life.
Wofür wirst du dich entscheiden?
I wonder then how Eric and Mads are, because they both died. I'm theorizing that Yazin is Helga. And like the scars on the face and the ear lead me to think that Helga was in that room at some point.
Du weißt, dass ich dich suspendieren muss.
Hier passieren Dinge, die machen keinen Sinn. Vielleicht werde ich auch verrückt.
This is the best person to talk to, Ulrich, because Charlotte gets it. Charlotte has her own things going on. Tell him about the birds.
Ich hätte dich gleich am ersten Tag abziehen sollen.
Helge hat gesagt, er kann alles ändern. Die Vergangenheit, die Zukunft. Was bedeutet das? Warum hat er das gesagt?
Helge ist dement. Er ist nicht mehr in der Lage, sich die Schuhe selber zuzubinden und sicherlich nicht dafür verantwortlich.
He's not responsible, but he knows. Oh, Charlotte, you know something's up with this place.
Warum nicht Waldweg? Was bedeutet das? Ego und Tiedemann wollten ihn das fragen. Warum nicht Waldweg?
Why not Forest Road? I don't know what that means. We're spending time with 86 Helga now. Oh, the Raider bar. My understanding of Raiders is they're basically like Twix bars. I love Twix.
Du musst nicht für ihn lügen.
Aber ich lüge nicht. Ich habe das gewollt. Wir beide haben das gewollt.
So how'd you get your black eye, girlfriend?
Und dein Gesicht?
Da bin ich hingefallen. Das hat nichts damit zu tun.
Jemand hat euch gesehen. Hat gesehen, wie er dir wehgetan hat.
Das kann gar nicht sein. Dann lügt er. Ulrich hat nichts gemacht. Wenn, dann habe ich ihn dazu gedrängt. Er würde mir niemals wehtun. Das würde er niemals tun.
I mean, we saw that, but we didn't see all of it. I would like to know what happened to her eye. Hannah could have seen them hurting one another. Like, we both know that they're capable of physical violence at this point. Maybe they consensually partook in something that could have been mistaken by a third party as that.
Tut mir leid, Katharina. Ich bin jetzt da.
Das bist du schon lange nicht mehr.
Love the slow zoom in. Is she gonna tell him she knows?
Seit ich dich kenne, wolltest du raus aus Winden. Bist du eigentlich jemals glücklich gewesen?
Natürlich bin ich glücklich gewesen. Du etwa nicht.
Ich weiß es, Ulrich.
Was weißt du?
Hanna und du.
Hat sie dir das gesagt?
Ist das jetzt wichtig? Irgendwie habe ich es die ganze Zeit gewusst. Hab's nur nicht sehen wollen.
Ich kann das erklären.
Bitte nicht, Ulrich. Ach so. Deine Mutter hat vorhin angerufen. Unser Sohn ist verschwunden und sie redet die ganze Zeit nur über Mats.
Oh, his lip quivering. I mean, you done fucked up, sir. So, you know, you gotta deal with your mess. The consequences of your mess. I don't think it's a good... Yeah.
Hallo. Hallo.
Good. Good. This must be wild, though, to watch your parents as kids, like, talking.
Dann löschst du deine eigene Existenz aus.
And it's crazy, too, because he still has the memories of Mikkel, like, before, when they were both in 2019. Just like Mikkel would have the memories of him. So it seems like you do have to avoid, like, being seen by or talking to. But then the whole stranger guy, like, that I'm not sure how that weaves in.
Ob tot ist?
Nein.
They genuinely look like mother and son. Can we talk about that? Like, they have very similar faces.
Seit 33 Jahren stelle ich mir vor, dass er lebt. Frei und glücklich.
Oh.
Ich habe das damals nicht der Polizei erzählt. Vor dem Haus gegenüber hat sich ein Pfarrer und heute früh habe ich denselben Mann gesehen.
Wen jetzt, den Pfarrer?
Nein, nicht den Pfarrer.
The stranger? I don't know who else it would be. Has to be the stranger.
Ich weiß das, weil er etwas am Ohr hatte. Das war vernarbt oder entstellt.
Oh, have we seen?
Aber er war nicht einen Tag älter. Er sah genauso aus wie vor 33 Jahren.
No, this is the other hooded man. Helga! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is the other hooded man, the one that dragged Eric's body. Where else did we see this? He came out of the cave at one point. Oh, okay. Cellar? Other hooded man.
Ob das Höhlensystem auch unter dem Waldweg verläuft, in der Nähe eurer Hütte. Da ist nicht alles erschlossen, aber zumindest Teile laufen unter dem südlichen Waldweg entlang. Was ist denn mit der Hütte?
The Doppler cabin cellar is over the cave. Another entry into the cave. God, I love this show.
Wusstest du, dass dein Vater 86 bei der Polizei vorgeladen war?
Die Hütte am Waldweg. Warum hat Helge die überhaupt behalten nach
allem, was ihm da passiert ist? Hat er die überhaupt genutzt?
After all that happened to him there.
Wann warst du das erste Mal in der Hütte? War das schon 86?
Ich weiß nicht. Vielleicht. Bin erst 87 nach Witten gekommen, da wusste ich noch nichts von der Hütte.
Okay.
Es war nach Helges Unfall.
Wann war der genau? Wann war der Unfall?
Accident.
12. November 1986.
November 12th, 86. Putting accidents in quotes. Peter knows so much more than they're letting on for us right now. Excited. I'm also going to mark down Peter said he came or 1987, not necessarily meaning that's
Die Frage
true.
ist nicht wie, die Frage ist wann.
Jonas is trying to go back. Yeah. Oh yeah, Helga's gonna respond to this. Okay, so every time this happens, he is immediately prompted to get out of bed and leave the senior home. Also, can she hear this rumbling? Oh. Yeah, I knew this. My bad. I knew, yeah, this is the room. This is the literal room that shit went down in. So Helga, because we saw the hooded man in that room back then. Oh, Jonas is back. In the present. What does he do now with this information? Like, what does he do with that? Okay, so Helga, I don't really want to jump to doing experiments, but something, man.
Wo warst du denn? Glaubst du an Schicksal? Ich weiß nicht. Vielleicht ist es mein Schicksal, verlassen zu werden. Ich glaube, Papa hat dich sehr geliebt.
Aww. Hug your son. Thank you. Hannah's still a really shitty person, but I can feel her pain in this moment. Oh, we're destroying evidence. Okay. This is now just in his memory and Inez's memory. That's it. Well, and the stranger. Stranger knows. I just don't know about my theory now that Jonas and the stranger are the same person, because they've had 2 conversations now, one in 2019 and one in 86. Stranger made it very clear not to meddle, but maybe talking is okay. Maybe he had, if they are the same person, like maybe that conversation had to happen for everything else to happen. Time travel, fuck. It's the book. Red thread, coin.
Charlotte, die Frage ist nicht, wer die Kinder entführt hat, sondern wann. Ich hatte recht, Helge Doppler. Aber nicht jetzt, sondern 1986. Ruf mich sofort zurück, wenn du das abhörst.
Wow. He's going into the cave. So wait, now I'm thinking Helga like freely travels. Also, this dude is in here with not a single light. There we go. There's the light. Okay. He does this a lot. Oh, I'm so happy Ulrich is following him. Cave is so quiet, though, you would absolutely hear someone behind you. Wait, is that Yazin? That is. Oh my gosh, I wish the episode would end because I have had to pee for like the last 15 minutes. But I haven't wanted to pause. And now my bladder is screaming at me. Oh, this man with the tattoo. Not the stranger. Different man, I think. Wait, Peter? Oh my god, who is this? Oh, that's our priest. Or, yeah, Noah. 1953. 33 years. Okay, before 86. November 5th, November 9th, 53. This show. Okay. Wait. Helga Doppler 1953 is credited as Tom Phillip. We haven't been in We haven't been in 1953? What the fuck? Ah! Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Tom Phillip is the kid. Yazin. So Helge was wrapping up himself? Okay. Well, I'm not upset that I saw that. And I mean, it was literally the first name credited in the credits. So I mean, the show clearly wants us to know, oh, that's Helge Doppler, the 1953 version of Helge Doppler. So maybe I'm getting the actor wrong. I don't want to look deep. I don't want to look deeper into it, but it seems like that looked like Yazin to me, the missing boy that was also deaf. Oh. Sorry, that just went click in my head because Helge has the ear that is deformed. Okay, so the cabin in the woods on the forest road, the cellar, that is the like experimentation room, which I remember way back when I thought that it was in the power plant. I thought that it was in the power plant, and there's still something going on with the power plant, and the power plant obviously has something to do with all of this, right? We're not going to forget about that, but this particular room with the TV and the wallpaper and the device that goes around the head, that is in the Doppler cabin in the cellar that is underground. And both Peter and Trant, like, know something. They know things. They're tracking dates, times, whatever. I'm really excited to get into more about that. Oh my gosh. Helge, man. Yeah, Helge does not have dementia at all. I don't believe that for a second. I believe that Helge fully well knows what's up. I think that Helge might just be the older Helge that we're seeing, and even the 86 Helge at this point. I think that both of them have just been through so much trauma at this point that for present day Helge, old Helge, how he's acting probably, like, because they all don't know about time travel, so they would diagnose him with something like dementia, right? It does seem fitting. I think that he is just dealing with trauma, PTSD from, well, going through it, wrapping up his form. Well, but then that's confusing because of the whole, like, oh, you know what? Maybe that's why the stranger was panicking to Jonas about meddling with things. So we have Mads that died, Eric died, and the Helge from 1953 has also died. Or at least they all have the same burns on the face stuff. Maybe this is a show where, because I'm just trying to wrap my brain around how that makes sense. Like maybe this is a show where you can die, but then somehow still, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to make of this. I'm trying to like theorize here. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. But Noah, okay, so Noah, I gotta write some things down because we have. Let me read the episode over too. Oh, I misunderstood. I totally misunderstood. Okay, when the episode opened, it was okay. So I thought that boy was Yazin. It's not. Helge had a dream remembering when he was a child, waking up on the floor of the room, decorated like a nursery, the torture bunker. The left side of his face is bloodied and battered. He looks around the room and touches the chair. The old man wakes up and cries out, I remember everything. Okay, so I misunderstood that. I thought that scene we were seeing Yazin, who is missing, and we have not seen him at all. Not forgetting about that. Yazin is also missing. We have not touched in on that yet. Okay, so Helge was remembering when he was a child in that room, and then let me just scroll to the very end of the episode. I like how when you're on the Dark Wiki and you're reading over an episode summary, like the plot, it's now like breaking it up like days and years, which is so helpful. Okay, so the final scene, Helge exits the bunker. A dead boy with charred eyes and a penny on a red cord around his neck is on the ground. He wraps the body up and fights back the tears. Inside the bunker, a shirtless and muscular man is scrubbing the floors, likely washing away blood. He has the emerald tablet tattooed across his entire back. He turns around. He is Noah. On the wall, the date is written in chalk, and underneath he writes, okay, so November 5th, November 9th. Oh, what if, hang on, I'm just thinking now. Because he wrote dates 1953, and clearly that young boy was from 1953, like that version of Helge. I like that they don't confirm who the dead boy is in the plot summary. There's a link, obviously, for Dead Boy, but I'm not clicking on it. Okay, so let me just see what young Helge looked like at the start of the episode. That's the boy that he wrapped up. I thought it was Yazin, because I thought the boy at the start of the episode was Yazin, but it's younger Helge. So 86 Helge is wrapping up 53 Helge, is my understanding. Could be wrong, but it's my understanding. This is what it looks like to me. So, okay, so I'm just trying to think. So if that boy is 1953 Helge, and Noah's writing those dates on the wall, but they're in 86, and then we have 2019 when we find a dead Mads from 86, unaged, just as is. Does that mean then that these bodies are staying for 33 years before they're like, and then if so, where are they? And that could explain the barrels in the cave and why they were there. Because younger Claudia, 86 Claudia was the one who saw the barrels in the cave. Charlotte went to that spot, didn't see anything. But then that leads me to wonder, so where is Eric then? If my theory is correct that the barrels are used to have the bodies in, potentially. Oh my gosh. I love this show. I love this show so much. Let me scroll up a little bit earlier on this episode summary. Well, not even a summary. It like details every scene by scene. I want to go back to the stranger and Jonas. The stranger appears, saying how little we understand the world. Jonas asks if this is real or if he is hallucinating, but the stranger assures him he is not crazy. He tells him it's hard to grasp things that go against what we are conditioned to believe. Jonas asks how it could be possible for Mikkel to have traveled to 86 and become his father. The stranger assures him that whether he believes it or not, Mikkel is his father, Ulrich is his grandfather, and Martha is his aunt. Jonas refuses to accept this and tells the stranger he is taking Mikkel back to make things right, but the stranger grabs him and warns Jonas that taking Mikkel back will alter the events. Mikkel won't meet his mother, Jonas will never be born. He tells him his role is more significant than he thinks, and Jonas looks at, So I just find it hard to believe that that rule would apply to everything, because I am sitting here, like, this is my theory, like, I am sitting here convinced that at the very end of the episode, like 86 Helge was wrapping up 53 of himself, like his childhood body. Anyway, okay, I think I'm gonna end it there because I don't want to, like, I could probably sit here and dissect every single part of this episode and theorize and stuff, but this was so good. We got so much information in this episode to carry us forward, and I am so excited to watch the next one. So we'll see you back here for that. Looking forward to your comments. Thank you so much for watching with me, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.